Hey everybody, the Bongas here, ready to give you a brand new Let's Play! Wario World for the Nintendo GameCube, and this is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, this was requested to me by most of my YouTube fan base, which actually commented on my 8 million video views celebration. It was between this game and Luigi's Mansion, and this one won by a slim margin. 83 to 79 with a 1% margin of error based on votes. But to be honest, I was looking more forward to doing this game than Luigi's Mansion due to the fact that Luigi's Mansion has a ton of LPs already, and not many people have heard of Wario World. It is a good game, but it has a bad reputation for being a bit too short. That's pretty much its only flaw, but it's not a fatal one. I've never finished this game before. I have been doing this on my own time, so I'll do it on this file, and I'll try to get all the treasures, all the spritelings, and, well, pretty much everything I can get in a level. Why not? I mean, I did play Wario Lands 1 through 4, and I figured I'd LP this game too. Long ago, there was an evil black jewel that fed on the wishes of people, turning their desires into power. This dark jewel gave birth to many evil spirits who then tormented the good creatures of the world. Then, just when it seemed like the evil spirits would overrun the land, the spritelings of the sacred forest ensnared the black jewel and hid it away deep within their ancient ruins. But over time, these events were all forgotten, and one day a greedy treasure hunter stole the jewel from the ruins. And of course we know who that treasure hunter is. Ooh, free at last! I'm chock full of power. I think I'll turn all these greedy sap's jewels into evil spirits. It looks like the black jewel is going to do something crazy to Wario's castle. Ah, feels great being the 1%. Yeah! Tomorrow I will fight Scrooge McDuck to the death. Wait, what's this? That's all in my treasure. Hey, I did not pay for this earthquake! That was supposed to hit Mario's home! What the hell's going on with my treasure? Why am I floating in purgatory? No! Wow, I really need to lay off the hooch. Alright, so now the Black Jewel has scattered Wario's castle and all of his treasures into many of these different worlds. These worlds are called Excitement Central, Spooktastic World, Thrillsville, and Sparkleland. Yes, there's only 4 worlds, each with 2 levels and a boss battle. Well, every level also has a boss battle, but there's also one level which is a major boss battle. You hit these little green books, you get to save your game, which is nice. In fact, I do find it weird that there is actually a save book in every corner of this little courtyard. Also, there's a big treasure chest right over there, but we cannot open it yet until we get all 4 pieces of the key. You get 1 piece of the key just by beating the major boss in each of these 4 worlds. And only one of them is available right now, which is Excitement Central. Excuse me. And when you look to your left and to your right, you'll see these all blank trophy cases. Whenever you go through a level, you'll find that you'll get these little pieces of a Wario statue. You get all 8 in a level, you can recover a heart. We'll actually add a half a heart to your health bar. And if you get like all of them in both levels, you get a full heart altogether. I'll try to get all that too. To-do list. Whip the boss, grab red diamonds, get the heart fragment, nab gold statues, which adds to a heart fragment, get back my stuff, which is find all the treasure. You have like 3 major tasks to do in every level. So there, well, let's do the stage 1, shall we? Which I think is called Greenhorn Forest. Yep, it is. The good thing about Wario World is, even if you aren't able to find every single thing, that if you leave, that treasure or whatever you grabbed will still be obtained. You don't have to finish the level just to have it completed. Here, I'll demonstrate. I don't know if this works on individual switches, though. So let's say I wanted to leave right now because maybe I got something to do with my own personal life, and I have no time to finish the level. You can just leave. And you can save whenever you want. I don't know if the switch remains pressed, but even if it doesn't, that's probably the only thing that won't be saved. So it's not like you would have to do like an entire level to get every single thing in one run. Even if you miss something, you can come back to it any time, which is good. So yeah, the switch does not remain pressed, but that's okay. You can either ground pound it with A and then R, punch with B, R is your dash attack, collect treasures to activate games for transfer to your Game Boy Advance. That's for one of the WarioWare games. I think it was like Mega Micro Games or something. I forget the name exactly, but that's how it works. Hold B and you can do your dash attack, or just use R for your dash attack. And whenever you want to get coins without walking into them, just hold L. Don't try this at home, kids, but then again, if you do try this at home, that is natural selection and Nintendo is not responsible. You can use B to grab a downed enemy, hold B to like use a Mega Throw, especially when it comes to bigger enemies that take a lot more effort to kill. Whenever you activate a switch, the treasure chest matching that color will activate. Huh, what's this? There's something in a cage. It makes an annoying sound. Wario! Hi! I've been waiting for you. I'm one of the spritlings of the forest. I have really bad news. That evil black jewel you stole is sucking up all of the negative greed energy swirling around in your castle, and terrible things are starting to happen. Honest! If you want to survive, press the A button to jump and the B button to punch. Also, press the B button to pick up and hurl KO'd monsters. Practice up, okay?
Don't tell me what to do, I'm Wario! I'll do whatever I want, bitch, yeah!
So yeah, I will try to get every single item, including the treasures, the red diamonds, and the spritlings. Depending on how many spritlings you save, alters the ending you get. Collect these to get heart fragments. And there's 8 in each level. Oh, see another one right there. I'll show you a special move that you learn about later in the game. When you pick up a big enemy, jump, then press R.
Space Mountain for the win!
Do this around a crowd of enemies and you can do a lot of damage. Keep that in mind. And as for these red diamonds, they're actually keys that allow you to reach the boss in this level. Just make sure you grab the required minimum in order to progress. If you don't, then you'll have to keep looking around to find them. Those are the breaks, you know. You can do a ground pound or just punch the switch. That works too. Alright, grab the treasure like a boss.
Monies! Grab all the monies! Swallow them whole. Then you start have gold fecal matter. Yeah.
And if you're unfamiliar with Wario, garlic recovers his health. He'll recover it alone, but at least he'll recover his health, which is always a nice thing. It's good for your heart, you know. Be sure to have plenty of garlic in your diet. Just make sure you're not making out with the hot missus afterwards. She may not appreciate it. Anyways, here's another move. Rotate the control stick, and then it's when you're going like the little spin mode, you don't have to rotate anymore. You'll still rotate after like close to 25, and then you'll throw automatically. Listen, eventually you're gonna have to deal with the stone doohickey that sits on the goal. To get rid of it, you've got to collect a certain number of red diamonds. Below every ground hatch is a sub-level that holds one. Jump and then press the R button to do a ground pound. You can crash through most hatches this way. For this area, you only need 3 diamonds. Okay, so the levels in Excitement Central require 3 red diamonds in order to get rid of the stone doohickey, which leads to the boss of the stage. In later areas, you're going to need more. You can use the C-stick to have better camera control in the sub-areas. And sometimes you might be able to find some gold statue parts, too. To get out, you just gotta stand on a little trampoline, and there you go. Oh, garlic dispenser. Garlic! Don't you love garlic? Delicious garlic restores health. Listen, you big oaf! If you got the courage to take me on, I guess it's okay to sell you garlic. So 20 coins to get some garlic from him, and you'll recover some health. The more garlic you get from that guy, the more you have to pay for another piece, so be very careful. And to break those blocks, you had to hit the X. Nothing important about breaking these blocks, however, but they do release coins. Coins are very good because, you know, if you need garlic, you'll need to pay coins. And if you die, you have to pay coins in order to continue on from where you died. So make sure to get plenty of coins. Otherwise, you would have to start the level over. And that's not a good thing. I'll have to adjust that camera angle a bit better. Hang on to the ledge. I think I could jump from there to here. Or here to there. Whatever term you'd rather use. It's your choice. I don't know if freedom of speech covers decent grammar or poor grammar. Wario, are you using the B button correctly? Well, I'm pressing it, so I assume yes. First, hold down the B button for a dash attack. Just face the direction you want to dash, and then charge. One more thing. While holding a monster above your head, hold down the B button, then release it for a Mega Toss. This is great for KOing monsters that can survive ordinary throws. I just explained that, but thanks, I guess. It will be a good idea to explore every nook and cranny of each level so that you can find treasure and sub-areas for red diamonds. Okay, I see, like the gold statuette piece. Okay, you can get lots of coins this way, but I gotta find the red diamond. There we go, found it. And you can stay around here as much as you want to get as many coins as possible. That's entirely your choice. I'll just grab a few, and then I'll just leave. Maybe when I get to around 200, we'll be fine. Oh yeah, that's plenty. And you can go grab coins in your own spare leisure. At previous levels, you already did. You can do that too. Okay, light green, I need to find a switch for. Let's go this way. Light us up. I'm gonna take this guy out for a spin, okay? You don't mind? You get lots of coins from these. The big coins are worth 10. Small ones are worth 1. You can throw an enemy at it, or just punch it. Okay, these guys with clubs you would have to hit from behind. Or make sure you're not hitting their bat. Ow! Okay, that takes like a lot of damage. Just watch out for that charge attack. Punch a Triceratops in the hip like a boss. Why not? Now give it a pull driver! Because he's Wario. He has some decent wrestling experience. Well, maybe pile driving experience. Close enough. Yeah. Later levels are obviously going to be a little bit trickier to find everything. Just make sure you keep your eyes peeled. Now let's go back to that treasure I unlocked. It should be down here. And I found a bright green switch too, so that means another treasure will be unlocked. Which was down here, by the way. Yeah. Okay, at least you can tell where the red diamonds are just by looking at the sub-area and seeing, like, a bright aura. If you don't see it, you've already gotten it. One more. Yep, that should be good. Let's see. I don't know if that's enough. It should be. Let me punch that once. Because I believe the red diamond is higher up. Yep, it is. And more garlic to recover that health I lost. From Billy Club Triceratops. I don't know if that's his real name, and I don't really care either. All I care about is if I see him again, he's dead. But yeah, the enemies do respawn, because you'll likely need them to solve some puzzles. Or get through certain obstacles. I wouldn't really consider this a puzzle game, more like an open and exploration type game. Oh, I see a gold statuette piece. Before I climb up, I'm gonna get another red diamond. I'm gonna get all the red diamonds in every level, even if I don't need that many. There's a little glue spear, or glue globe. There, I avoided the spike. Some of these can be quite tricky, but they're nothing too lethal. Alright, we're making good progress. Oh, got a troll bomb. But at least you can pick those up, too. And throw them at enemies. Well, this is not narcissistic at all. Stop blocking! I can use the Wario heads, or I can just use this guy. There! I activated another treasure. Now it's just a matter of finding it. I'll admit, I really enjoy this game, even if it is quite short. Many of the Wario Land games can be quite short, well, except for 2 and 3. They were quite long. 4 was actually very short, compared to the other two. Careful, Wario! All of the cliffs and deep chasms around here are really, really dangerous. If you fall, you'll land in Unithorn's lair. Scary! You'll lose coins as long as you're in Unithorn's lair. So if you fall in, you better hurry up and find the escape spring before you go broke. Yeah, you don't take damage in Unithorn's lair, you just lose coins. But that to Wario is far worse than dying, so, well, we gotta be very careful. Coins! Coins! Some of them fell down here. Inhale the coins! I don't care if we get coin poisoning. Because I'm Wario, I can do whatever I want, even defy the laws of medical health. Yeah, that bridge would have crumbled anyway. It's always the first one you walk on. Because that shows you Unithorn's there for the first time. Hey! There's the gold, Wario! If you found enough red diamonds, the stone doohickey blocking the way will vanish. If not, the bye-bye balloons can take you back to the start point. Up ahead, the diamonds you need will appear more frequently. If you want to know how many you have, just press start, pause, and check your inventory screen, okay? Okay. Okay. Alright, so I got 6 treasures, and I'm missing 2. And I need 1 more gold statuette piece, and 1 more red diamond. No, wait, it's actually 2 more red diamonds. But at least you can see the hints of the spritlings anytime you want. So let's plug these red diamonds in. When you have all the red diamonds, you can just like do a ground pound down here to get to the boss. Or you can grab the bye-bye balloon and go back to the beginning in case you missed something. So why don't we just keep exploring? Just for the sake of, well, exploring. There we go. That almost the way to the blue chest. Let's see. Let's flip this. A little more. I think that should be good, but let's move that a little more to the right. Is that the right spot? Yep, it is. I really like this game. Like I said before, it's fun. It's short, but it has a lot of replay value. Like, if you don't save all the spritlings, it affects your ending. The less spritlings you have, the worse kind of place that Wario is going to have at the end. If you save them all, then you're going to get a much bigger palace than the one he started with. So that's a little nice element to the game. There, that's the purple switch. Now I just gotta find where the purple chest went. Just not over here. Yeah, what's up? Okay, careful! Oops. There. Okay, now I got all 8. Now, did I get all the red diamonds? Not that they're necessary. Yes, I did. I'm just missing 2 chests. And I should have them unlocked by now. Let's see, the blue one over here. And the purple one over here. Let go! So let's see the treasures. You got a ruby, an opal, an amethyst, an amber, diamond, emerald, topaz, and sapphire. All that's left is to defeat the boss. It should be over here across this bridge. Get away! I can punch those pterodactyls if I wanted. God, their eyes are so huge! So now it's time to take on the first boss. He kind of looks like that guy from Battletoads. Okay, he hasn't flinched yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, get away! Leave me alone! When he gets tired, I can just throw him. Go over there! It takes away 1 unit of health from him. Now I have to repeat this a couple more times. Yeah. It would be better to stay away from him when he gets flashing red. Look at this guy mad. Try this! It's gonna get a little tougher every time you do a bit of damage. Yeah. For some reason, that burns me. I'll take some of your money. Set stage! Brain damage, damn it! Give me all your money. Yeah. Alright. Sweet. So we made a nice bit of money in just the first level. There, that's the first gold statue of this world. And we got 1/2, and that adds to our total max HP. So now we can do the other level, too. What's the other level called? Oh yeah, Greenhorn Ruins. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video right here, and in the next part, we're gonna go to Greenhorn Ruins. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.